بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين. Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam said, لَلَّذِي أَحْسَنَ اسْتَغْنَى عَنْ عَوْنِكَ وَرَحْمَتِكَ. O Allah, neither the one who has done good deeds and has done righteous acts is needless and actually can dispense with your mercy and your aid. We talked a little bit about this phrase because it's very profound. I would like to have more contemplation of this in this session. So Imam alayhi salam says the one who did good deeds, he didn't do it by himself. He did it by the help to come from you and by the mercy to come from you. In Salat, every time when we want to stand up, we say, بِحَوْلِ اللَّهِ وَقُوَّتِهِ أَقُومُ وَأَقْعُدُ. It is by the hawl, by the might and the power to come from Allah. I stand and I sit. So you are referring to the fact that everything that we do in the life is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The power is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah is the one who is giving us this capability. Allah is the one who is giving us this chance and tawfiq to do the good things. If we understand this fact, it will help us in the spiritual journey a lot. Because one of the failures of believers and the righteous people in the right path that makes them fail and even to turn into worse than normal sinful people is arrogance, as ujb, to consider yourself something. We have a hadith ascribed to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he said sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala out of his mercy makes people to commit sins, and the reason behind that is that he wants to free them, he wants to give them freedom from something worse than sins, and that is arrogance. Something, the feeling that, no, I'm a good person, I am someone, now look at me. This is very dangerous. And if you look at the essence of things, as Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam is teaching in this phrase, man will not fall in the trap of arrogance and ujb. لَلَّذِي أَحْسَنَ اسْتَغْنَى عَنْ عَوْنِكَ وَرَحْمَتِكَ. Every good act, every hasana, every khair which was done was through the help and aid to come from Allah and the mercy and tawfiq to come from Allah. So we were not doing something out of ourselves. So we are nothing. You will, as a Arif, you will understand in the journey that no, it's not me. It's not me who is doing this. Imagine if we see that even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about good amal, inna Allah yashtari min al-mu'minina anfusahum. Allah is going to make a deal with you, is to make an exchange for you, to buy your souls by the good things that you do and so on, and to give you Jannah. This is a kind of mercy from Allah. Like imagine if you have a gardener at home, you pay him, you give him salary monthly, and he's working in your garden. The garden belongs to you. You pay for the water, you pay for the seed, you pay for the gardener, you pay for the fertilizer, you pay for the everything. And at the end, once imagine it's your birthday, and the gardener picks up one of those flowers and comes and gives you as a gift of your birthday. And in response, later you make up with some money or something to appreciate the gardener. If you give him any reward in response, any mercy to show to him, it is not because he has given anything to you. He has given something that belonged to you, but it is your kindness, it is your generosity that you try to thank him with something in response to the good act that the person has done. This is in the simple materialistic form, limited form of the human life, just to make it understandable for us. When it comes to Allah, it is even higher than this. When we do good acts, everything is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, when we talk about the concept of Rabb, and if you know who Rabb is, then you see everything is from Him. And as Imam Hussein alayhi salam said, even if I want to appreciate you, this appreciation itself needs another appreciation, and that appreciation needs another thanking and appreciation, and it will go endless if I just want to appreciate one of the small things that you have given to me. Small in comparison to the other big things that you have given to me. Otherwise, all your bounties and blessings are big and great. So it is of vital importance to bear in mind that if we fast in the month of Ramadan, if we had the chance and tawfiq to do the good things, so there are lots of tawfiqat behind it from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So bearing all those things in mind and all the mercies that you have shown to me in different occasions in my life, I feel in more debt and I feel more embarrassed of my good acts, let alone my bad acts. So uh, when you will find even your good things as a shame on you, man kana mahasinuhu masavi, Imam alayhi salam says, the one whose good acts are sins and a shame, فَكَيْفَ لَا يَكُونُ مَسَاوِيهِ مَسَاوِيهِ, then how come that his sins and his failures and shortcomings are not failure and not shortcomings? This is how we are, and this is how human being is. So we have nothing then other than our weakness, our poverty to offer to you, and this is the only thing that I have, and through that I can come to you. Inshallah, we will continue in the coming session. Assalamu